Water park. I don't see any roller coasters yet. I see a drop tower over there. Extreme, I believe is what it's called. Just looking at the log ride of the rides here to Waldemeer just not too long ago. There it is, Waldemeer, what the world. This is our 4th amusement park trip for the Coaster Bros here, and yeah, it's a bit of a unique one, a brand new park for me, not for Phil, this is one of his home parks as well as Kennywood. I see a coaster! Oh boy! We're getting all the park maps in these amusement park trips. Even Waldemeer still has the paper maps, bro. Holiday World and Waldemeer are the best, bro. Our inverting tiny frisbee. Chaos. Chaos control! Shadow would approve of the name. That the Woodstock Express clone. I'm riding so many of these Woodstock coasters. We do Kings Island, Michigan's Adventure, and now we're doing Waldemeer. Wow! Well, one attraction we're not going to get on is the log flume from the river. A fully enclosed carousel. Don't normally see this all too often. Waldemeer's Arcade right off to the other side of the pathway. Here's the entrance for our Woodstock Express clone. Comments. This thing here looks whack. Apparently this is a fly ride that's only really exclusive to Pennsylvania. There it is, guys, the main reason why we came here, Ravine Flyer II. I see those flags. I got my new coaster credits here, Ravine Flyer III. And there's the Happy Swing next to it, and our Bears wheel behind it as well. This all too much reminds me of Kitty Kingdom. At the Sky Ride over here too, they have like a bunch of rides just jammed in here. Nice. Turbine kind of ride, not exactly turbine, obviously. Here's the ride, I think it's gonna have its last season this year, Spider. It's in a grass patch. It's ride of the day, obviously we gotta make a Ravine Flyer II, the main reason why we came here. The Ravine Flyer II for the first time, and yeah, that was actually pretty surprisingly good. Like, I rather enjoyed that. That was a pretty good ride. I wouldn't even like dare to call this mini voyage. I would call this tiny voyage. Definitely this is a short ride, but definitely it does remind me of like the feelings that I did get on Voyage. Like overall, like the first half was pretty strong. I feel like as this will warm up throughout the day, like the second half will be better, because the second half, like literally there was like we're going over some of these hills and there was like non-existent airtime like at all. So we were in the middle though, so since we got the unlimited rides, we're gonna ride this around a couple of times here, and yeah, overall, first impressions, not too bad. I do enjoy this here. I feel like, yeah, this is definitely a good standout coaster for this park here, and it's pretty enjoyable.
They did a lot of retrack work the last time I was here, and it's runs really good. It's not even warmed up yet, but I think it's gonna like it better once it warms up.
Yeah, like smells like Teen Spirit over here. This park's already awesome. Got two more rides on Ravine Flyer. We did the front and the back. Our first ride was like towards the middle, so that's what was available at the time. We got on like immediately on both of them, and I just gotta give quick shout outs to like someone out in the crew there. His name's Ed. Apparently he says he's been riding like coaster since like 1975, and he was really cool. And apparently we had the same favorite wooden coaster and steel coaster, the Voyage and Steel Vengeance. So he's a really cool chill guy, so I'll just give him a shout out in the video here. Front row is definitely there for the views and like the feeling of the wind going in your face, but back row is where it's at for Ravine Flyer 2. Like actually like the final parts, like where I was feeling I was barely getting like any like frill at all, like no airtime at all. It actually was like still pretty good. So I definitely approve Ravine Flyer 2. Definitely worth coming here just to go and get to ride it. But now we're gonna check out the other park. The rest of the park guys got right now. We're gonna do the Wacky Shack.
That you must obey. Never roll things at me, or I'll see that you
just got off the Wacky Shack for the first time, and yeah, the name is very, very fitting. That was a very strange ride. Definitely very trippy at some points. Like after like the little like drop in there's like this whole door opening thing that just kept going and going and going and going, and then it's a bunch of like creepy skeletons. There was like a big rat at one point, and then in the beginning there's like this little like spinny tube thing with like lights like shining at you. It's like, dude, like what is this dark ride? It's very interesting though. I mean, I did like the little part like where it drops outside, and I mean, for the space that it like takes up, it's not too shabby.
Very trippy. Definitely a good old school dark ride. But definitely good to do it now because it's gonna get long later. But
first ever SBF Visa that I'm doing, so yeah, let's see how this is. It's probably not gonna be anything that special.
This ride here is so adorable. I love like these little horsies like in the carriages. I can tell this is old, but like, oh my gosh, it's so adorable. I love it. Checking out Waldemeer's merch game. Interesting set of merchandise here. Yeah, Ravine Flyer II. Okay, not too bad. Could be a little better though. Yeah, we don't know if the log ride will be able to run today, but yeah, this is where it is here. Hopefully I might get lucky later, I'll be running. Only time will tell. Here you go. Like how everybody's just going the moon floor route.
Dark experiences here are something else, to say the very least.
When I was younger, like those slanted walls, we would just run in and just hurt ourselves. So like it was awkward.
Oh yeah, I almost hurt myself with a slanted wall at some points, and like it was so dark in there that you can barely tell like where the walls were like at some points. And again, they're trying to be scary like with these skeletons and whatnot, but you're not scaring me that easily. Like, come on, y'all.
Please lower your lap bar. Sit upright with your
Small items, such as phones, must be secured in a pocket.
Just got off of a Steel Dragon. He just asked me if it's better or worse than Laugh Track. I mean, I have to honestly get on Laugh Track again to really like judge it, because I haven't gotten the ride Laugh Track, like where like it's normal form of like the neon like stuff that you go through throughout the ride. Because again, I rode it during the Halloween event where they just had it pitch black in there, so I barely could see the layout like whatsoever. So. But I mean, overall, like, it was a fun experience. Honestly, surprised how fast you get up the lift hill. Like, that was definitely a surprising thing to me. But I feel like we really do need to get off balance, though, because I feel like we could definitely spin so much more, like, on those cars, though. Philip, you said your leg got, like, slammed to like,
oh
one
my
point.
gosh, yes. Like, we were going around one of the turns and, like, my knee just bashed into the side of the car, and that was
Oof. That's a big oof moment. Well, we did try to do the like diagonal seating to try to like make it spin more, and yeah, it didn't really work. It was pretty much about the same thing. I mean, it spun a little bit differently probably when we were going through it, but yeah, didn't make much of a difference. Just want to let you guys know that if you want to try to do like the diagonal seating across like the trains, it doesn't really help. We are now approaching X-Scream, the Larson Drop Tower. Let's see how this is. I'm excited for this. That drop tower here is insanity. Dude, the stomach dropping feeling that I feel going down that thing is crazy. It's so sudden, and when it drops, dude, it's just like your stomach is just leaving your body, dude.
I really love these Larson drop towers. It's my personal favorite drop tower. That's because it's just when you get to the top, it just drops you. Like, there's no gold blade, there's no nothing. It's just boom, it's gone.
We can do some like short reviews here on some of these flat rides. Tilt the Whirl, about just as good as the one Michigan Adventure. It's definitely a fun flat ride with some surprisingly good G-forces. Alibaba, interesting pit stomach feeling, interesting laterals, just an interesting ride all around. The clicking noises of these things don't get annoying after a while, and nope, not at all. All right, y'all, we are now getting our next coaster credit here on Comets. Let's get it going. Okay, so currently waiting for the merry-go-round. We just got off a Comet though. What's your thoughts on Comet, Philip?
Well, it's definitely a good PTC wind coaster. It definitely reminds me of the Woodstock Express clones, but I personally think Woodstock Express Kings Island kind of does it a little bit better than this one. But,
I agree.
Right.
Definitely was a little bit different from the Woodstock clone, but definitely I could see why it kind of feels like a Woodstock clone, like in a way.
Look at this dragon ride here. Oh, he is a majestic creature. Carousel, mild AF. Kingdom was freaking crazy. This one's gonna be awesome.
This ride couldn't have a more fitting name. It is chaos. The G-forces, the lightheadedness, the blood rushing through your head. It's crazy. It kind of made Philip feel a little nauseous. Poor Philip.
Holy crap, this thing goes fast. What am I getting myself into?
This thing had me giggling like a little fool, dude, especially when it was going turbo backwards, bro. Turbo backwards on this is absolutely insanity. Highly recommend if you can handle flat rides. That's been a lot. This is a scrambler. Definitely way better than the one in Michigan's Adventure. Actually, it's forceful and not mild AF, so congratulations, Waldemeer. You have a good scrambler.
There's a new water coaster. Recognize water coaster track when I see it. Ride times like how fast you go down it. That's like the clock's up there. It's actually pretty cool. There are so many like picnic areas around Waldemeer, and it definitely does seem to be popular. Like there's plenty of people like taking picnics like here around the park. Oh, pretty interesting train ride. The fact that like it uses parts of its train track, like they go around it like twice, and then it does like a switch track to go for like different parts of like the train route.
Oh my gosh, it's so scary. It's the Mystic Timber Shed. I mean the Arf Hoof Express Shed. It's so scary. Is there a tree monster in here? A bat creature? A big diamondback? Oh, we're safe, guys. Woo! This ride here, just to put it bluntly, kind of hurt my balls, but it was still fun.
This bumper car cycle is like never ending, dude. It's crazy how long it goes on for.
I'm not a big fan of bumper cars. I really like how these ones control, and this is probably one of my favorite bumper cars I've done. Over here, Waldemeer with number one. And some bumper cars, pretty fun. Yeah, you have a good time with bumper cars?
I had a really good time with bumper cars.
Very long cycle, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Got walk around mascots. Very weird looking. These are the tiniest trains I have ever seen in my life. And the tiniest train tracks I've ever seen in my life. What is this? Waldemeer, do you have the rights to this song?
Shout out to ICJ, or else just known as Jay. He's operating Ravine Flyer.
And he does the whole area here for like Waldemeer, Kennywood, a lot of other attractions as well. So
Big shout out to him, man. He was really nice. He let us do free laps around on the Ravine Flyer free. A final coaster credit we can get here. Unlike Michigan's Adventure, we actually got all the coaster credits here.
yeah.
Screw Michigan's Adventure!
slowest damn sky ride ever. Mr. J in action. Look at him go. Here's a beautiful view of the lake. Oh man.
Ferris wheel looped around a pretty good bit. That's a pretty dang good view of the Ravine Flyer too. I approve. Boat swing thing. It's a normal boat swing. Not my favorite fly rides ever, but got the credit. The seats kind of hurt after a bit. They're not comfortable, but it's still a fun swing ride.
They got a little area here, like American Coast Enthusiast like memorial thing. It's just this little area tucked like under Ravine Flyer II to just give some accommodation to people, I guess, who like really like love this park dearly or something.
I will say, like, the comments, like, crew here having like the time of their lives, like, working here. Like, I just gotta like just give appreciation again. Like, the employees here all been like very, very nice, especially the ones at the coasters. Like, you could tell, like, yeah, they're really enjoying their job and trying to make this like a positive atmosphere, like for the guests. Comment still about, you know, as a normal like wooden coaster as it is. Still prefer Woodstock Express, Kings Down a little bit more, but even in the back though, I mean, wasn't really any pullover stuff, but I was kind of getting like just a teeny bit of ejector on some of the hills. I have 2 more flat rides I need to get on, which is Wipeout and Spider. That thing is about just as crazy as the Music Express. Why was that like, well, why is the backwards parts on both of these rides go like turbo mode, bro? Spider here, well, it was a fun ride. Oh my gosh, it took forever to go and get off on, and the associate there was a little rude, but I mean, overall, it's still a great fun ride. What do you think of it? Got off on Steel Dragon and X Scream again, which is a drop tower here at the park. Steel Dragon, you know, it's what it is. Not one of my personal like favorite spinning coasters I've ever ridden, but you know, it's still a good ride. Glad I got to get on it 3 times. X Scream though, I actually probably like X Scream more than Steel Dragon, surprisingly. Just because that drop is like such a gut-wrenching like feeling like you get. So we ended up riding that thing like 3 times today, which is like pretty crazy. We haven't ridden Ravine Flyer II since the morning, and now that the ride's warmed up and whatnot, we gotta ride it when it's warmed up. All right, let's ride warmed up Ravine Flyer II. Let's do it in the front row, and then we'll get in the back next.
They're playing Enter Sandman from Metallica. that. Rock and roll, baby.
For our final ride of the day on Ravine Flyer II. I do like the front. It's like really nice to get like all like the air like rushing like in your face. But this ride's definitely a back row ride for sure. Like that whole first half is so damn relentless in the back. The crazy pullover ejector you get, the ending for the ride, like little like few hills and whatnot, is a little lackluster.
Previous years, like, you used to haul through it, but because apparently like it went off the lift hill a little bit quicker in previous years. But this year they really slowed it down, so that's why I was probably a little lackluster.
I kind of wish I rode it a little bit more in the morning though, because like the lines were dead, and now every time you want to get on it now in the day, it takes about like 20-30 minutes to go and get on it, which kind of sucks. But great ride here that this park has. I hope they do get another thrill coaster at some point. Give this park a thrill steel coaster. I think that would work very well here.
Absolutely.
Walking out of Waldemeer, paid for like 23 bucks for merchandise. Kind of the same around Michigan's Adventure. What do you think of this day?
Well, it's a really good day considering it's my home park. It's actually the first time I've been here. It's in over a year, so I come to this park fairly frequently. But Ravine Flyer is definitely running. It's really good. It's really smooth. They're doing a really good job retracking it, and it's running really good.
Like a pretty solid like flat ride correction. Like all around, like you got like the old kind of mixing in with the new. Unlike Michigan Adventure, where like everything is old. I love the atmosphere of this park. Like again, like we shouted out multiple times, like in this video here, like the great associates that were around the place. And again, big shout outs to Ed and Jay for being just like some of the best like associates that we encountered like today. Walking away from this park feeling definitely very satisfied, because again, unlike some other park that had 2 coasters closed, this park had all their rides pretty much running, and great staff, and nothing really broke down for us like throughout the day. And yeah, we had overall a great time here. Well, thank you guys so much for watching this Waldemeer vlog. We're still getting plenty for you guys coming up soon. We're gonna see if we can try to get you guys Knobles and Hershey next. Fingers crossed it will end up like happening, because I would me and him really want to go back to Hershey, and I want to go check out Knobles with Phoenix especially. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video here on the Checker channel. Peace.